Hello everyone and welcome back to Daily Dice. I'm Sam, this is my good mate Richard.
I'm back.
And today we are doing a long anticipated game it's a ITC format, tournament style play. Orks, I'll be running. What are you running, Rich?
I'm going to be using Space Marines in an Iron Storm detachment.
Nice. So we both built what we think are competitive lists, give or take a few units in mind. I'll show you that when we go over the list.
Yeah.
Yours looks like a really nice list. Iron Storm, have you ran that yet? Or?
I've had one game, but not with this list, because I finished the Repulsor like last night at 12:30.
Right.
So the list had to change to fit in the Repulsor, but I have used this list. They're close to this list. Lots of tanks. It can't fight for toffee in combat, but its firepower is intense. Like
nice.
Yeah,
they have a lot of guns, Repulsors, a lot of guns, but there's that new model syndrome I'm hoping to come into play today for you.
Mate, half the army's new, so I hope that doesn't apply. My army be dead.
That's what I like to hear.
Yeah.
But yeah, before we go to the list, I just want to say a massive thank you to our members. We've got 4 at the minute: Henrik, Ryan Newton, Max Home, and Chewy Zero. So thank you so much. It really helps. And if you want to become a member, just click join. It's next to the bell icon and help the channel out. That'd be great. Also, before we start, I just want to say a massive shout out to Protech Gaming. Me and Protech have partnered up. And basically, you need to check out his hobby store because it is unbelievable. They're a family-run business. They're in Stockton, near where we live, Portrack Lane.
Behind the big Asda.
Behind the big Asda. Great store, nice little family-run business, good atmosphere. They sell Games Workshop products, Marvel, Star Wars Legion, and they've got tons and tons of board games. They've got a massive gaming space with loads of tables. They run monthly events, 40k and Age of Sigmar. You've been to one of them events, haven't you?
I've been to a couple, yeah. I've won Best Painted at one of them, won loads of 3D printed models and stuff
nice.
my army, which is pretty cool. I've bought some Crisis Protocol, bought the Sinister Six from there as well. Some of them were nice. Some of the official models, some of them were 3D printed resin sculpts, like alternative sculpts for some of the heroes. So yeah, it's awesome.
Oh, nice. And another thing about it, what really stands out to me is they actually buy and sell second-hand models in armies. So if you want to grab a bargain, you could go there and literally buy a full army that's second-hand, already built, already painted sometimes. And if you want to get rid of an army or get credit in store or swap an army, you could just sell your army as well. They also have a website, so you can look on the website at all the second-hand armies and all the new stuff, obviously. But I'll leave all the links down below for their store. They've got a YouTube as well, so I'll leave it for the store, YouTube, things like that. And go and check them out. I don't think you'll be disappointed. But yeah, into the lists.
Let's do it.
So this is 2,000 points of Orks. The army rule is war, so you declare that at the beginning of a battle round, and the whole army gets a 5-up invuln. They can all advance and charge. You get an extra pip on your attacks and strength. So really tough in the war. They get that for the whole battle round. The detachment is War Tribe, and basically you just get explosive sixes in combat, also known as sustained hits 1. So yeah, pretty good. They are absolute beast in combat, but it's just getting into combat, which is the problem. I'll go over the army. So the Warlord is actually the mastermind behind this plan, which is the weird boy to do it. The other characters in the army is a Nobon Smasher Squig and Mozrog Scragbad. He's just the weird boy's bit of muscle. He isn't the war boss today, he's too dumb for it. Then enhancements. The weird boy's got a cyborg body, so he just gets that 4-up shrug in case he nearly blows his own head off. And the Nobon Smasher Squig has got Edwopper's Kill Chopper, just for some of them nice devastating wounds. Then I'll go over the rest of the army. So there's only one of these characters leading the unit, and it's the Nobon Smash Squig. He is leading 6 Squigog boys. And I've got another 2 units with no leaders of 6 Squigog boys. They've all got 2 bomb squigs in. and that unit. And then we have got a unit of 10 commandos. They have got the little sneaky grot guy. He gives them a 5-up invuln when they get shot at, just once. And a little bomb squig with them as well, so I can get out some more mortal wounds. These guys can set up anywhere. They've got stealth, and also they can't be overwatched, so that's pretty nice. I've got 2 little units of 10 grots. They're just chaff units, just going to be sitting on the back lines and hopefully hold objectives. I've got 3 units of 5 storm boys. These are going to be up in deep strike, and they'll just be trying to get behind enemy lines, get corners, stuff like that. Then, like I said, I've got 3 death dreads. Not too sure about these units. They're a little bit overpriced at 130 each. The good units with toughness 9 chassis in the punchy in combat, but they've got a 2-up save, 8-inch move. They're really good units, but it's just that 130 points. I'd be happy if they came down to 110 or even maybe 115, but we'll see how they do in the game. They might just die straight away. They might be men of the match. And last but not least, we've got 3 trucks. Probably actually one of my favourite units in an orc army. I just think for a toughness 8 vehicle, 12-inch move, 60 points each, you just have to waste so much firepower on them. It might not be as good against a list like Richard's with loads of strong firepower, but lists where you really have to use your good weapons on certain units, that's when they come into play and they have to waste the weapons, the good guns on these trucks. But we'll see how they go in this game. They might survive, they might die, turn 1. So yeah, that is the list, 2,000 points. It's quite small for an orc army, I think, but you never know, it might do all right. It might get blasted off the board. So we'll get back to you in Richard's list. And this is 2,000 points of Richard's Space Marines. Richard, what we're looking at there?
All right, okay, so what you're looking at is my Space Marine army, which is 2 Space Marine armies with combined arms force going on today.
Nice.
Obviously, they've been tracking orcs down in this sector for a while now.
Yep.
We've worked out where your main man is. And they've gathered together to form an Iron Storm detachment, yeah?
Yeah, I like it.
So these are the Aurora Legion. They're an Ultima founding of the Aurora chapter.
Yep.
So they are second founding of Ultramarines.
Cool.
And then you've got Dark Hunters, who are a second founding of White Scars.
Yep.
Yeah. So army-wise, it's a Space Marine army. It's got oath of moment. Mm-hmm. Every turn I pick a target, I reroll hits against it, yeah?
Yep.
The detachment is an Iron Storm detachment. It's a detachment focused around vehicles.
Mm-hmm.
The whole army gets an inbuilt, each unit in the army gets an inbuilt reroll on a hit, wound, or damage.
Oh, nice.
Not all of them, just one.
Yeah.
But that's per unit.
Cool.
That means that things like laser destroyers and las cannons are excellent in this list.
Yeah.
Single shot, high damage weapons are really, really good.
Yep.
The warlord for the army is a Tech Marine.
Yep.
He has an enhancement called a Target Augury Web.
Right.
Which means he has a 6-inch aura. Any vehicle touched by that aura gains lethal hits on all of its weapons.
Cool.
Which is absolutely unbelievable.
Yeah.
That's why it's 40 points for that upgrade.
Right.
The only other character I have in the army is the Lone Wolf himself, the Primaris Lieutenant with a combi weapon. He's got a cool special role that he basically, that's why I brought something to denote it so I don't forget.
Yeah.
He picks an objective in no man's land. I re-roll wound rolls of a 1 on any enemy targets that are within range of that objective.
Nice. I like it.
So fighting orcs, there's a high chance you're going to be actually scrapping over objectives.
That's it.
So remembering that your reroll ones will be really, really handy.
Yeah.
So that's characters and enhancements, and I'll just go through what units you've got in the army. I'll start with the squads and I'll go to the vehicles.
Yeah, sweet.
So I've got on the left here, I've got a scout squad for my Dark Hunters.
Yep.
The new scout squad, so in the new codex is slightly changed, so they're like 1 squad now, so you're only allowed 1 sniper rifle.
Yeah.
And then I've got a heavy weapon in there, and the sergeant has a chain sword.
Cool.
They can infiltrate, and they can scout, and they can disappear off the board as well.
Nice.
And reappear from Strategic Reserve.
Yeah.
So they're absolutely awesome. 55 points. Every single Space Marine list should have 5 scouts in it.
Yeah, top notch, aren't they?
Next infantry unit, we've got Free Inceptors, another pretty much must include in your army. They've got, first of all, they've got high shot bolters, but the reason you bring them, they can deep strike within 3 inches of your opponent instead of 9.
Yeah.
Which means they're great for nicking objectives off people.
Yeah, yeah.
Unless the objective isn't screened properly, they'll appear right next to it, blast you and take it off you.
Like it.
Next unit, which is super handy, is Infiltrators.
Yep.
They can infiltrate, obviously. The reason you bring these is they've got like a jammer type rule that you can't deploy any deep striking units or anything that comes on from reserve within 12 inches of them.
Yep.
So it stops you getting charged from deep strike.
Yeah, yeah.
Next unit is a unit of Incursors. They ignore cover with the bolt guns because of all the scanners. They have a haywire mine that they can throw at the enemy. It does more damage if it hits a vehicle.
Yep.
Their special rule is they mark targets. So if they hit a target with the bolters, I then get +1 to hit against that target.
Oh, nice.
With my whole army.
Yeah, yeah.
And plus I just think they're awesome. Yeah. Especially this guy's throwing a knife at someone. Hopefully he throws a knife at an orc and kills him. Last unit, who got added like at 12:30 last night to my army list, is a unit of Hellblasters.
Yep.
The reason I brought them, they've got plasma guns, great stuff.
Yeah, yeah.
The reason I brought them, because I remembered I could put them in an impulsor, and then the impulsor counts as being armed with their plasma guns.
Yeah.
And then if he stands next to it, all their plasma guns gain lethal hits because of him, because that counts as being armed with their guns.
Yep,
so that means you'd have like 10 plasma shots with lethal hits coming out of it.
Nice, nice. I like it.
So that's a pretty awesome combo. So speaking of vehicles, that unit of Hellblasters are going to be riding around in an impulsor.
Yep.
What you see is what you get: Stormbolters, heavy stubber,
yep,
twin iron hail, heavy stubber on the top.
Cool.
Then we've got a Redemptor Dreadnought.
Yep.
Heavy onslaught, mini onslaught, missile rack on the top.
Yep.
The Redemptors are brilliant against orcs.
Oh, they're great.
Because they've got -1 damage.
Great, yeah.
2+ armor save, -1 damage. So if you pop armor of contempt on them, they'll have a 2+ armor save against the choppers, and then they'll reduce all the claws to damage 1.
Yeah,
so like anti-orc vehicles are great.
Yeah, they're really good, especially against orcs.
Yeah, I've got another Redemptor. Come over here. Let's talk about the Redemptor. That's exactly the same, except that one's got the plasma cannon.
Yeah. Cool.
Then I've got a Repulsor.
Yep.
Which that's the one I finished last night.
Yep.
That one's just covered in all the anti-infantry guns.
Yeah, cool.
It's got like 1 million shots. Its special rule is that if there's an infantry unit within 6 inches of it, and that infantry unit gets charged, they can get like hoovered up Luigi's Mansion style into the Repulsor.
Nice.
Then you can then declare a new charge.
Yeah.
But then that means charging a toughness 12 tank with 16 wounds instead.
Nice, I like it.
Next is another Repulsor, but that one's the Executioner.
Yep.
That one's special rule is that if it targets a unit that's below half strength, it rerolls its hits.
Nice.
And it's got a laser destroyer, which is D6 +4 damage.
Yeah, absolute wreck stuff that.
Yes. Then we've got the vehicles from the Dark Hunters. So we've got a Dreadnought with a las cannon and Dreadnought fist, a Whirlwind for indirect fire.
Yep.
And then Sam's favourite model, a Vindicator. Disgusting. It's got Squighog Boys written all over that barrel of that Demolisher cannon.
Well, Squighog Boys have got
little
pictures.
Watch the last game the Vindicator was in.
No, don't watch that.
What happened?
Don't watch it.
Killed everyone.
Right, so this is mission 4 of the ITC tournament layout, which is picked at random. So basically it picks your primary mission, your mission rule, and your deployment fire. So primary mission is priority targets. Basically, you get 5 points for each objective you hold to a maximum of 10 per turn. And at the end of the battle, you get 5 points to a maximum of 15. Chilling Reigns mission rule, so just no secondary. In the deployment is, how do you even pronounce that? Crucible of Battle?
That's right, mate.
I'm deployed here. Rich is deployed there. And this is the battlefield. So, not as pretty as we like it, but it is ITC terrain. So, so I'll go over my deployment real quick. I'll tell you what, I'll quickly go over the basically what everything is. So all these ruins, it's nice and simple. All the bottom floors you can't see through, so the windows are blocked in. So
you can't see anything on the bottom floor, basically. You can still, obviously, you can still draw line of sight onto stuff, but then they get cover. And yeah, so deployment. I've shot a truck here with some grots in, because that obviously objective's right there. We've supported by some Squigog boys. Then I've just shot a Death Dread in this ruin. I've put a truck here at the back with some grots in to hold that objective in. If I get the corner ones where you need to get 9 inches, the grots can just jump out. I've put some Squigog boys here, sort of front line in it, so they can run into that ruin or go for that objective. These are all here, so there's the Squiggle boys with the knob that basically can't be seen, Mozrog and a Death Dread all hid behind here, and then hid behind this little bit is a truck with the Weird Boy in and a Death Dread, and then I've put these commandos here because they can deploy in no man's land, so I'll put them here on this objective and they can't be seen. Richards has shot these front line in it. They're the ones that mark targets, what they're called again.
These are mine cursors and they can mark targets and +1 to hit. More importantly though, show everyone your socks.
What is it with them socks?
Blur that out. Blur that out. Anyway.
Then we've got a
Dreadnought, yeah. Mass cannons, going to shoot someone, hopefully blow them up.
Nice.
Redemptors have got the job of taking the centre.
Yep.
Oh, I put the... I know it's not...
Yeah,
but different to make. That's the objective I'm going to pick. That I re-roll 1s to wound while I'm on that objective.
Yeah, well, I'm on that, yeah.
While you're against you.
Yeah.
You're not rolling against me. My guy did his forward reconnaissance. I've got an absolute parking lot. I hate this terrain, by the way, everybody. Parking lot here. The aura is touching all the green tanks, essentially.
Yeah.
The blue ones, no.
Yeah,
white
cool.
scars, mate. And then we've got some infiltrators hidden that corner. We've got some scouts who've infiltrated over to there.
I'll go around here and get it. So you've got some scouts.
Watch yourself, mate.
Infiltrated. Infiltrating in here. And he's got infiltrators infiltrating in here. And as you can see, behind his lines, all his tanks ready to rumble. Not worried about any orc shooting, so you're not hiding anything. You are just running in like nutters. I like it.
You've got like no shooting at all, mate. Have you? I was expecting to maybe see a few like of them anti-tank rock guns or whatever.
Yeah.
It's terrain.
That's it. It's just finding the angles, and I think if I move like 4 inches from it, it's just. Yeah. But yeah, so.
Do you want to go first? By the way, that's the key question here.
I do want to go first on this one. I'd say.
Yeah, I think you want to go first as well.
Do you want to go first?
I've got a few bits of line of sight, but nothing incredible.
Yeah.
You've got no turn 1 charges.
No.
Apart from maybe your commandos if they felt like being
idiots.
So I don't mind if you get the first turn, to be honest with you. I think if I went first, although I have got a lot of firepower, I still think I'll only do chip damage to you. Yeah.
So should we see live on camera?
Let's do it.
New orc dice, a 3.
A 4. First, mate.
Richard first. No good that. No good. Right, Richard's turn 1. He drew cleanse, engage on all fronts. Cleanse is basically you get an objective and cleanse it instead of shooting. You get 2 VP for 1 or 3 VP for 1 or 5 VP for 2. Engage on all fronts, just get the table quarters 3 inches away from the centre line. So Richard, what have you done, mate?
I've essentially just advanced forward.
Yep.
I'm a little bit in my own way for this turn, but what am I supposed to do? I'm tanks and it's a terrain heavy board, so
yep.
I've put off a moment on that unit of squig hogs there because they were the easiest target to go for with the most vehicles.
Yeah.
The only thing that's really not going to be able to do anything is the repulsor. It's mainly a 24-inch range tank. Everything else though can bring the pain really.
Cool, man.
I'll start with the Vindicator first.
So a bit of shooting, yeah.
Yeah.
Right. So first bit of shooting. They're just what they're called again.
Incursors have went around the corner and lobbed a haywire mine and blew 2 of the commandos up.
Yeah, blew 2 of them up, and now the whirlwind is going to drop some hate on them. So, what's the AP on the whirlwinds?
It's AP -2, 2 damage, so it'll go to AP -1 essentially.
So I don't need to pop that grot basically.
Yeah, so it'll be D6 +4 shots.
Yep.
Yep.
Go for it.
Oh, it's only good, what's that, so 5 shots?
Yep.
Hitting on 4s.
Yes.
Yeah, because I'm an Iron Storm Spearhead, I'll re-roll that one. All hit.
Strength
8, so freeze.
Yep.
That's 4 wounds, mate, at -1.
4, 5 ups. I'll go for it.
4 them to death.
Right, Vindicator shooting. First bit of shooting at the Squig Hog boys.
It will fire its full payload, so it'll also fire its 100 killer missile as well.
Yep, I might as well pop a strat for Adder's Nails for -1 to wound.
Yeah,
why not? Try and keep my life for as long as possible.
How many models are in the unit, mate?
6 in there, yeah.
Alright, so it'll be D6 plus 4 shots then.
Yep, go for
D6 plus 4 shots. It's 7 shots.
7 shots, nice.
These hit on a 3+, and 6s are lethals.
Right.
Yep. So that's lethal. I'll roll that one again for Iron Storm. That's 2 lethals.
Nice.
And then these would be wounded in strength 14, so 2. So if these go to freeze. Yep.
Yes, that's right.
Yep. So these will be freeze. Yep. That is 6 AP -3.
What is that? In front of a squiggle boy?
I believe it's a 6. Or is it? And then
double
a
check.
5 up in one.
Double
a
check.
5 up film.
Yep. So 6 ups. That was 6, wasn't it?
That was 6. So 6 6s.
Yep. Next 2.
Yes, you saved 2 of them. So
you start rolling the damage, I guess.
yeah. So the first one, damage 5.
I've got to roll 4 of them. Yep, that's 1 dead.
Second one, damage 6.
6, of course. Yep. That'll be another 1 dead, won't it? No, that's actually 1 on 1 wound.
So he's on 1 wound yet. So this the third one is 6.
6, he's dead.
Yeah. And the fourth one is 4.
4. Another 1 dead.
How much do you love my Vindicator, by the way?
The Vindicator shot its Hunter Killer and its Stormbolters didn't do anything. So on to the Redemptor Dreadnought with a Gatling Cannon. Everything into the Awful Moment Squig Hog boys. Let's go.
Big onslaught.
Yep.
Yeah, anything that's not a 6, I'll roll again.
Yep, just fish them 6s, yeah?
Yeah. Nope. So I just got them. Then these are going to be strength 6. So these are 5s because you -1, aren't they? Oh, no, 6s again.
Yeah.
No, yes, that. So, but you've got 4 saves to make, mate.
4 saves. No minus in that, is there?
No minus to that, no. So you're taking it on your guy in cover, or not?
Yes, I'll take it on the guy in cover, so he has 3 ups. And then a 5 up. Yeah, he's alright.
And then the mini onslaught. Reroll anything that's not a 6.
Yep. 2 go through, and then...
No, so just 2.
Just 2. 2. 3 ups. 5 up. Yeah, he takes a wound, so he's on
cool.
to 2.
It's just be his Icarus pod now.
Yep.
D3 shots. 1 shot, which missed with Awful Moment, hit and wounded.
Hit and wounded, so it'll be -1, is that?
Yes.
So it'll be 4 up. No.
2 damage.
2 damage. Of course, so 1 dead.
Boy, yeah.
Next Dreadnought, everything but the plasma into the truck, and then the plasma into them last 2 Squig Hog boys.
He will overcharge his plasma cannon.
We're feeling frisky.
Oh, it's 2 damage a go, isn't it?
Yeah.
It's 2 damage a go. I might hurt myself. Yeah, I'm doing it anyway.
Go for it, you only live once, don't you?
Squig Hog boys dead. So I'll start with the plasma cannon.
Yep.
D6 plus something. Plus, is it plus?
3, isn't it?
Oh my god, sorry mate. That's 8 shots then.
Yep. Is it +3?
I'm sure it's +3, you know.
Want to double check?
Yeah, 6 shots is still good though.
Yeah, so 6 shots, we double checked. I had a feeling it was +1. Yeah, hitting on 3s.
Hitting on 3s, yeah.
You rolling? If you want to.
I've got all hits, so it's strength 9, so it would be 4s to wound, right? Yeah, I'll just go for that. I'll just go for the wounds.
Cool.
Let's go for the wounds. So it's 4s to wounds because I've still got a Iron Storm reroll in the bag, haven't I? So yeah, so I'll use an Iron Storm reroll on one of the wounds. No, I didn't get through, so that's 3 at -4.
3 -4, so they wouldn't get a save.
No covers from that, so it's just
what's the damage
3
on that?
damage, 3 damage, 3 damage.
Right, so I'll do the shrugs. I'm looking for 5s here. So 1 on 1 wound. Next one. Yep, he's dead. And the last one. Yep, down to 1 wound. Go. So the rest of the Redemptor's weapons went into the truck and chipped a wound off onto 9 wounds. Next shot is Impulsor. Everything targeting the truck. Let's go. That's what you're starting with.
5 overcharged plasma incinerators.
Oh, do you want to see if he hurts himself with his plasma, the Dreadnought?
Oh, yeah, of course, yeah. No, he didn't.
No, and then 5 overcharged plasma incinerators. Let's go.
5 ones. You have to cut that out as well.
You'd love to make my editing hard, don't you, Rich?
Yeah, so 5 overcharged plasmas.
Yep.
3s to hit, 6 is auto wound.
Cool.
So that's miss. It gets 1 reroll, doesn't it? So you might as well use it on a plasma.
Might as well.
It worked. It paid off. Strength 9, I believe, when they're overcharged.
Yeah, so leaving on freeze.
So that's 2 more.
Cool. So 5 saves, yeah.
5 save. No, I don't think you get a save against them, mate.
What's the minus?
I will check. Well, do you have a 3+ armor save?
It might be a 4+, to be fair.
Yeah, to truck it.
So there's just burning rubble here and a load of grots with a load of soot on the face. They killed the truck, and the truck actually blew up and killed the last squigog. So I don't know what it is, but my first turns with orcs are always just so unlucky. But 8 of them left, and just in range for Richard to shoot them with some bolters. So let's see if you can kill some grots.
I'll re-roll that one.
Yep.
No, it still missed.
And then wounding on 2s, I'm guessing.
Are they toughness 2?
Yeah.
Oh, well, there you go. That's 6. There's no minus to that.
No minus, but I
Yeah,
go
I'm
for anyway. 7, yeah. So
6
6
dead.
2 grots left. So the Incursors made the charge and smashed into the rest of them commandos. So paired combat blades. Let's see how they get on. Combat blades, 3s followed by 5s. Let's go.
Then they also have sustained hits 1.
Yep.
So I'll re-roll this miss.
Yep.
Yep, it worked out. So it's 3 6s, then 1.
And that doesn't just count as shooting the re-roll and misses, you know?
No, it's every phase. You can do it on Overwatch.
Oh, nice.
So 2 more go back in there.
Yep.
So that was excellent. That was more than a full house.
I know, really good, really good.
But will that tough orc skin save him?
Don't think so this time.
Yeah, it will, mate. It will. I only got 3 through.
3 through. What's the minus on that?
No minus.
Minus, so 5 ups. Yeah.
So it's a bag 1.
1 dice. Nice. And I'll work out my attack. So Richard's popped armor contempt. He wants him to stay alive so he can get him his points for engaging all fronts. So power claw, getting on 4s now, I believe.
You better check that, mate.
I'm pretty sure I'll double. Yeah, 4s, so they all missed. And then the choppers to it.
I'm glad I played armor contempt.
So Richard's turn 1, absolute fantastic turn. He got cleanse. I forgot to tell you that was with the scouts. Yeah. So they've cleansed that. I got 3 points there. Engage on all fronts. You got 3 quarters. So that, I believe, is 3 points there as well.
Yeah, I think it's 2 + 1, isn't it?
Yeah. So 6 points. Great turn. We'll get on to the orcs. Right, orcs turn 1. I drew behind enemy lines and cleanse. Cleanse is basically do actions on objectives like Richard just had. I can't grab any objectives, so I use a CP in drew investigate signals. That's a bit better. I can get 2 corners, so I can get 4 VP there. Behind enemy lines, all I need to do with my weird boy is not roll a 1, and then he can get behind enemy lines. He rolled a 1. He blew his own head off, so that's not happening. So I didn't realise that happening. Movement, basically, these grots just moved there, just so they hid behind something, they passed morale. These have all came forward. They've got a 6-inch charge into the dread, which they won't really do anything. If he pops armor contempt, they only do 1 damage because he minuses 1 damage. It'd be an 8-inch charge into this beast. Looking back, it might be better if I declared the war turn 1. I might have had a few more stuff alive and I could have advanced and charged everything. But trying to play at least the long game, see what happens, but we'll see. Advanced everything else, so he came forward a little bit, popped his head out. You're going to get it blew off by a laser destroyer probably. Mozrog managed to get behind here with the Death Dread there. And this unit of Squiggle Boys have came running towards these Incursors. The commandos fell back. That Death Dread advanced, just got there, he got a big 6. That truck's getting that corner, a quarter, corner, sorry, for 2VP. And these grots, again, that quarter for 2VP. As you can tell, my head's absolutely mangled already. So into the orcs shooting phase.
Will be black and white fade, cry in your eyes.
Oh, big time.
Don't make a 6-inch.
So a bit of shooting. 2 bomb squigs into the Vindicator. Took 4 wounds off it. They shot their stickers into them 5 incursors, killed one of them. These shot some stickers as well, actually, into the Vindicator and didn't do anything. So 6-inch charge for these, and it's literally like the auto-in with them. But I'll do these. This is the big one. I need a 6-inch. I want to get into the Redemptor. I want to pile into the Vindicator, because they're not going to do it to the Redemptor. So it's a shorter charge to him. And if I pile in, I could, still probably not, but I could chip a few wounds off that. So 6-inch. Oh, they're well in. They're well in. The other ones at the other side into the, yeah, they're well in. Cool. So I'll come back in the combat. Right, combat. Richard spent a CP to heroically intervene with his other Redemptor. So Squigog boys, let's see what we can do, lads. This is into the Vindicator.
Nicely done, all. Beautiful.
Yeah, that's not bad going at all that. So an extra 3.
Hey, less about.
I know. Well,
less one about the dice rolls here.
Let's just see it. Let's just see the wounds. We've still got a lot to go yet. About average, I think so.
Is it 4 plus anti-vehicle?
4 plus anti-vehicle it is, yeah.
Loads that, mate.
Yeah, that's pretty good. But you've got 3 up saves here, yeah?
Yeah, how many, mate?
So you've got 3, 4, 6, 7, 8, 3 up saves.
8 free up saves, yeah?
Yep.
Fail 3 of them, so you take 6 damage.
Yes, he's on left. Oh, why would you do that to me? Why would you do that to me?
It's alright, I'm sure the squigs will chomp it to death.
Oh shit, yeah, I've got the squigs.
Well, do you want to do squigs now? Or
Yeah, I might as well. So squigs, you're hitting on 4s. I can complain, Richard.
It's because you just roll on the other side.
Strength.
Vehicle, do they?
Let's double check. Yeah, so he's alive on 1 wound. That is disgusting. So
Sam's like that Vindicator.
It really is. These attacks on the Dreadnought won't really do much, but so that goes back in, and then wounding on 4s. So you've got 4 saves of 3 up.
Get 4 free ups.
Yep.
Yeah, it takes 8 wounds.
And then the squigs, just 3, and then wounding on strength 6. So
devastating wound, so it's down to 10 wounds.
Not devastating wound then.
Oh, it's not?
Nah.
Okay.
Yep. Cool.
So this is my Redemptor with the plasma cannon.
Yep.
He hit with all his attacks.
Nice.
He's going to be wounded on 3s.
Yep.
And he will use his Iron Storm reroll on
Why not? Why not?
He gets 4 through. That's 4 at -2.
Yep. So 6s. And these are 3 damage a pop, yeah. So 3 go through, so 1. These are the shrugs, obviously. So 1 on 1 wound. 2. Yeah, that's 1 dead. 3. 1 on 1 wounds. So 1 dead, 1 on 1 wound. Do you want to go straight to the next one?
Yeah, let's go next Redemptor. He's got blue dice. He hits only 3 times. I'll use a
reroll, yeah.
One of the hits, which
cool.
all
Same as
wounded.
last time. 3.
Then so that's 2 in total, mate.
2 6 ups. No, so 3 damage a pop. So there's 1 on 1 wounds. He is dead. And the other one. So 1 on 1 wounds. So 2 dead, 1 on 1 wounds.
The Vindicator.
Yep.
Hits on a 5. It's an auto wound.
Nice.
Die.
4 up. 5 up.
Yes, he got him.
So the combat phase over here, managed to kill the incursors, and they've just piled in towards the closest objective and tucked into that corner. Yeah, not bad. So I'll do the end of the round up. Yeah, so behind enemy lines, I couldn't get. I don't know if I keep that or not. I'll get back to you about that. Investigate signals I got, so I'll get rid of that. Behind enemy lines. Yeah, I'll get back to you about that one. Right, Richard's turn 2. He got defend stronghold and deploy teleport homer. So hold his home objective in the end of my phase. Deploy teleport homer. basically deploy in my deployment zone for 5 points, or in the middle of the battlefield for 3 points. So
We're
yeah.
going backline.
So what have you done, Rich?
Spread out. So you can't get your storm boys in my deployment zone.
Yeah.
Well, no, you can now because I've moved my stupid repulsor. You can get in now, but you don't have to play. You don't. Have to, you can get here if you wanted to.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
Would you do what you like with that? I suppose. You're not going to be getting my stronghold. I know that much. So my repulsors are proven to be a pain because they're so big.
Yeah.
To move them about. I reversed my Vindicator out of combat.
Yep.
The repulsors moved in behind. Dreadnoughts are stuck fighting. Tech Marine healed my impulsor, which drove off this way to get a line of sight on that dreadnought over there.
Yep.
My executioner can see that dreadnought over there, so can that repulsor.
Yep.
There's also a missile launcher there that can see him.
Yes.
My infiltrators have moved up so they can see the grots. Give them some tasty bolt guns to the face. The dreadnought has moved over here just to do a bit of move blocking, and he can also see the dreadnought as well. So can this impulsor. And then lastly, we've got the Inceptors dropped down to deploy and teleport home in the back lines.
Nice, I like it. So onto your shooting phase, yeah?
That's right, mate. They are the off of moment target.
First bit of shooting is this dreadnought. He's going to be shooting his little minigun. You can't shoot his macroplasma into them 3.
He's just going to hit you with it.
Exactly, if you go for it, man.
Those squig hog boys are the off of moment target, so these are going to be 4s to hit, but I'm going to fish for 6s.
That's it.
I believe I'm going to do that anyway. That's 1, 2, 3, roll that again. 4 auto wounds and 2 hits.
Nice.
Roll them again, so that's a devastating wound and a wound.
Yep, so you've got...
So that's 5 wounds
Yep.
and then a devastating wound.
And obviously I called the WA at the beginning of this phase, so not that it make a difference on this, but 4s. So 3 go through, and then I've got 4 shrugs. So 2 go through, 1 on, 1 wounds.
Is Icarus Pod.
Yep.
With 1 shot, which hit and wounded.
Yep, so -1 is that? So it's 5 up.
Yeah, 2 damage.
2 damage. Nope, so that is the 1 on 1 wound dead.
And then he's got his chest storm bolters.
Yep.
Yeah, fish for 6s. There's 2. So it's just 2 wounds, mate.
2 wounds, 2 4-ups. 1 goes through, 5 up. Nope, so 1 on 2 wounds. 1 dead, 1 on 2. Next dreadnought, shooting is full payload into these last 2.
His big onslaught. So I'll keep those 2 hits.
Yeah.
Yeah, so that's 2 auto, and then 1, 2, 3 hits. So these need to be 5s and 6s.
Oh, you've got a reroll. Oh no, you can't reroll a reroll. Yeah.
Yeah, but I could do it on the
wound. You do it on the wounds. Yeah.
Do it on the wound roll. Yeah, so I've got 2 wounds. I'll roll.
Might as well.
No, I didn't get it. So you've got
4
in total, yeah.
4 4-ups. So 2 save, and then 2 5-up. Not to kill another one, because there's 1 on 2 wounds. Mini onslaught.
That's 1. I'll just roll them all again. Let's roll them all again. Having the same poison. So that's 2 auto wounds, and then them hit. And 3 devastating wounds.
Nice.
And 2 wounds.
So the 2 wounds I'll roll for first. Both go through, so I've got 5.
5 shrugs for that one last squig hog.
5 shrugs, last squig hog. Yeah, gets him. See you later. So these guys shot the 2 grots and killed them. This missile shot through at the Death Dread and didn't hurt it. And now the repulsor, everything into that red Death Dread over there.
It's not really everything though, because out of range. It's just this long range
that's
shots.
true. So
it's this long range weaponry is going to go at it.
Hunter Killer and
so the Hunter Slayer missile.
Oh, nice.
It's the Primaris version of a missile.
I like it.
It's buffer. It missed.
Nice.
So after all that, I'll use my
thingy reroll. Yeah.
Reroll. So it hit.
Nice.
It's strength 14.
So wounds on 3.
So 3 still in it. No, I still didn't do anything. Well
Nice.
done. Well, was that like that missile from Iron Man 2?
2 heavy bolters.
3 heavy bolters. Hit. 3 hits. Wounded on 5s.
What do you get the re-roll there for?
I don't know what I'm wrong.
Either way, it's...
It should have been 2, and they didn't wound. Nothing happened.
Yeah, cool. Repulsor Executioner shooting its heavy laser, its Icarus pod, and the heavy stubbers at the same dreadnought.
Oh, and it's heavy bolters.
And it's heavy bolters, nice.
We'll start with the main gun.
Yeah.
I could just wipe it out in one shot.
That's what I want to see.
So the heavy laser destroyer.
Yep.
Auto wounded it and missed. But I used the Iron Storm reroll on its hit roll. That's 2 auto wounds.
Lovely, great start. What's the minus?
AP -4.
So this be the 5 up wind runs. Oh, I thought I was going to survive there. Yeah, I might even re-roll that, you know. This is keep him alive if he survives this. I've got 2 CP. What's the damage on this?
D6 plus 4.
And he's got 8 wounds.
Yeah, so if I roll 4, it's dead.
I'm CPing it.
It's dead.
Hellblasters in this vehicle shooting at...
So 5
of a Death Dread.
5 overcharged plasma incinerators.
Go for it.
With lethal hits because of the Tech Marine. Hitting on 3s, lethal hits on a 6.
Yep.
So that's 2 lethal hits.
Yep.
And then 3 hits, and then I'll use an Iron Storm reroll on one of them. It gets me another hit. The strength 9, your toughness 9, so 4s.
4s, yep.
That's going to be 4 AP -3, so it goes down to AP -2, so 4 ups, mate.
4 ups.
Yeah, you take 2 damage.
2 damage.
I take the damage on my vehicle. Yeah, take 6 damage on my vehicle.
Nice. So the rest of the weapons went into it and just plinked off its armour. Now the Dreadnought turns around, aims las cannon, and he is smashing it into the Dread.
He missed. He's in an Iron Storm detachment.
Yep.
So he hit.
Nice.
Wound on a 3.
Twin linked.
Oh, it's twin linked. So it's
nice.
still wounded. That's going to be...
-3, so 4.
-2.
Yep,
yeah,
go through.
D6,
yeah, I can't reroll
D6
it.
plus 1 damage. That's for 2 damage, mate.
Cool. Richard CP'd that one into another one. So
never ever do a CP reroll.
Whirlwind is shooting into the same Dread.
Yeah, so I'll try and finish off with the Whirlwind, D6 plus 3.
Yep.
Yeah, that's 8 shots at him. Hitting on a 4.
Yep.
So that's
looking good.
3 misses. I'll use an Iron Storm reroll.
Yep.
Get an extra hit. It's strength 8, so it's 5s and 6s low to damage it. Oh, nice. I've got 3 wounds on it, so that will end up being a 3+ armor save for you.
3+, -2.
Yeah, you get cover because it's indirect, don't you? So.
Yes, that's right. So, yep, 3+.
Yes, take another 2 wounds off it.
Cool. So another good turn by Richard. Deploy teleport on for 5 points. Defense stronghold, obviously he's going to keep hold of and hopefully get at the end of my turn. So let's see what the orcs can do in orcs turn. Orcs turn 2. Defend stronghold, same as what Richard's got. And attempting target. So Richard has picked that objective there. So in my movements, basically, as I call the Y, I think it's advanced. So I've got Mosrog right up, so he'll be charging some in. The Death Dread's just not far behind. Still quite long charges for him. I don't think I'll make it. And he also failed, what's it called, morale. So I can't re-roll his charge or anything. Squiggo's got a big advance. So they're right up in the Impulsor and the Dreadnought's face. Same with the Death Dread. That got a big 6 on the advance. The Grots move back into this truck, just in case Richard tries blowing the truck up. I've still got Grots that can fall out. And these, what they call Storm Boys, have dropped in here because I need to take care of these. The Weird Boy jumped back in here because I don't want the Weird Boy getting shot in Richard's turn by the Whirlwind. And this is going to charge them and probably call that Tank Shock, try and kill one of them. And he's going to try the big 9-inch charge with the Storm Boys. I've dropped the rest of the Storm Boys in. These lads, 9-inch charge into these, so I can try and get that objective, because that's the tempting target. And the last unit, I didn't know what to... Oh no, sorry, it was the other ones. But yeah, basically I dropped all 3 in. These are going to try and get that what's on 1 wound. I didn't really know what to do because I've got 3 units of Storm Boys. I wanted to keep 1 just in case I get deploy teleport armor or anything like that. But I mean, at this stage, if I can get even 1 of these charges off, each of these 3 charges are a big deal. This one, I might be able to kill that on 1 wound. That one I should get attempted target, and the other one I should get them interceptors on my back lines. Is that what they're called? Interceptors, something?
Yeah, interceptors, yeah.
So, yeah, it's kind of a Hail Mary here. The orks are really pushing back, and I just need to kill as much as I can. So see what we can do in the shooting phase. So all the shooting's been done. It's pointless showing anything because nothing happened. Oh, saying that actually.
Yeah,
two bomb squigs. Yeah.
Up. In fact, let's get rid of them.
How many wounds is he on that?
4.
That Dreadnought? 4, yeah. That's something. Cheese for them. So yeah, so it'll basically just be charging now. So
yeah, that's 3 there, mate. Looks like you need a 4.
Yeah, cool. So 4-inch charge. I'm going to do tank shock on the vehicle. So yeah, so he's in, and I'll get back to that. So tank shock, it's a wrecking ball, strength 10. We're in the war, strength 11, so you get +2. Wrecking ball, 5 and 6s. Oh. So I've got 5 there.
Yeah, back one of them into the other.
So killed one, 1-on-1 wounds. I'll fly through the rest of the chargers. I'm on 1 CP remaining. Right, chargers. These managed to get in to the what they're called, scouts. These filled the 9-inch charge into the Vindicator. Mozrog got in to this Redemptor on 11 wounds. The Death Dread got in on this one on full wounds. These Squigogs boys got into this Impulsor. Death Dread over there got into that little Dreadnought. Obviously you've seen that this truck got into them. These had a 10-inch charge because Richard made the charge further, which they didn't get. So a mixed bag, but mainly the things that I wanted to get in have got in. So combat phase it is.
I've just realised.
Right, the truck hit them, didn't do anything. They hit the truck back, didn't do anything. Over here, I'm going to start with this Death Dread. It's going to be hitting that Redemptor. It's hard.
Can't put unbridled cannons on them anyway.
Oh crap, yeah. Basically, I've been thinking which to put in Bridal Carnage on. I ended up deciding Mozrog, probably, but yeah, he's battle shocked anyway, so I can't. The Death Dread. So Death Dread, 8 attacks into the Redemptor. So hitting on...
3s and 3s, yeah?
3s and 3s. A mixed bag because them 2 6s explode. So, and then 3s again. Not great. So that's just 3 saves, -2, so 3 4s.
3 4-ups, yeah. Yeah, takes
3 damage, 2 damage.
2 damage, so it's down to 10.
The Death Dread, absolute whiffs, like the loser it is.
He is falling to bits though.
He is falling to bits.
2 wounds.
I'll give you that. I'll go over to that Death Dread over there. You might as well do same into your Dreadnought.
He doesn't want to need to fluff up. That poor little Dreadnought's only got 4 wounds.
Yeah, let's see, yeah. 3. Not great again, but then it's exactly the same as last one. Let's hope the wound rolls are a bit better. What's your toughness on that guy?
9, I believe, so it'll be 3.
Yeah, 3s again. Oh my god! So 2 saves at -2, 2 4-ups.
1, he's alive.
Yeah, it's alive.
For pass 1, he's alive. Yes!
Mozrog, I'm going to put Unbridled Carnage on him.
And I'm going to put Armour of Contempt.
Armour of Contempt, of course. So, Mozrog, let's see what he can do. So, he's got his Shark. Nice. That is 5.
You're killing me just with this.
Yeah, it's wounding on...
Mate, all you care about is 5 and 6s.
Yeah, 5 and 6s. So, yeah, that is 8 mortal wounds.
Yep.
I don't think I do
What's down to 3 left?
Was not 3 left, so just Mozrog himself. So it'll be 6, 7 attacks.
Don't mess it up, Mozrog.
Come on, Mozrog, don't mess it up.
No,
he hasn't yet, so that's 4 extra. And then wounded on 4s, I believe.
Yeah, anti-vehicle 4+, yeah.
So you've got 3, 4, 5, 6 2-ups. How many wounds does he have left?
3.
So any fill is a dead Dreadnought. Do you want to do these one at a time in case you want to re-roll one?
I don't have any re-rolls.
Oh, you don't have any re-rolls, yeah.
So I just need to roll 6 2-ups, yeah?
Basically, yeah. He does.
Yes!
So, these Squigog boys are starting off with the knob on Smash a Squig with his big chopper.
Ed Whopper's kill chopper, in fact.
That's the one. Hitting on 2s. Nice. And then that's the extra one, because it's a 6. And then devastating wounds. Well, he gets +1 to that unit and hitting.
Nice. pretty cool.
And then this is even cooler. Anti-vehicle free on the wire. So that is 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 mortal wounds because it's devastating wounds.
All right.
I do want a skill chopper.
All right, yeah. So on a 6, I explode. I do not.
I'd have been better running him into his dreadnoughts, wouldn't I? Somehow, the Storm Boys didn't manage to kill the little initiate people. So he attacked back, took 1 wound off the knob. So that's a tie at the minute. That's OC3, they're OC1, and they're all OC1. So just Richard's attacks back with everything else. So where do you want to start, Rich?
I'll just do my Redemptor attacking
Mozrog, yeah.
Mozrog, yeah. So hits him on freeze, wounds him on freeze, I imagine.
He toughness 10? Yeah, will be, yeah.
That's 2 auto wounds,
Yep.
and then I'll re-roll for the, what do you call it? That's a hit and a wound, so it's 3 auto wounds on you.
So 3, 4 ups.
Yeah,
one goes
3
through.
damage.
3 damage, so 3, 4 ups again. Yep, takes 2.
Cool.
I think these are 7, I think. But yeah.
Redemptor.
Other Redemptor into the Dread.
Yeah. Yeah, so it's an auto wound. Reroll that one for Ironstorm. No, still missed. Them 2. Yeah, that's 3 wounds. Minus 2 on your
Minus 2,
Dreadnought.
so it'd be 4 ups.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, I might even use my last CP
You don't
to do
have
that.
CP.
Because I used Umbral Carnage, of course.
Yeah.
Yep, CV blows. No. Next combat.
Who are we looking at now? So we've got
Just got that.
the Dreadnought, yeah.
Oh, and you've done that one over there. So yeah, just the Dreadnoughts.
Yeah. Yeah, reroll one of them for Ironstorm.
Cool.
Still haven't. Bloody hell. 2 wounds though, minus 2.
2 wounds, minus 2, so 4 ups. Yep.
3 damage off it.
3 damage, so he's down
5,
to
yeah.
5, yep. So end of my turn 2, was that?
Your turn 2 again.
Tempting target, I'm just going to get rid of. I mean, I know I've got 5 Storm Boys on there, but I don't think I'm going to... I think they're going to be dead next turn. Now I'm going to struggle getting on after that. So get rid of that for a CP. Defense Stronghold I'll just keep hold of. End of my turn, I should get that. So see what happens in Richard's turn. Right, beginning of Richard's turn 3. Behind enemy lines, secure no man's land, 2 good ones. Richard, what have you done, mate?
So, okay, to secure no man's land over at the back end, the 2 Inceptors are already behind enemy lines, but they're sick of fighting that truck with its wrecking ball, so they just flew off. Chase, catch me, catch me. To secure no man's land, I've moved my infiltrators up to help the scouts in combat.
Yep.
My Hell Blasters have secured the centre point.
Yep.
And Dreadnought surrounded.
Yep.
So the tanks in the centre have spread out.
Nice, nice.
Redemptor's going to go take on the Squigog boys, and I'm going to play the super move with the Ironstorm. I'm going to play Mercy's weakness on that tank.
Yep.
To shoot Mozrog.
Yep. Indeed, put
and I've put all the moment on Mozrog to.
So you want to absolutely try and obliterate him, yeah?
That would be ideal.
Nice, I like it. So into the shooting phase. Right, so the Impulsor Executioner is blasting into Mozrog. He's used Ardis Nils 1 CP, so it's -1 to wound. Let's see if this pays off for you.
Yeah, the Laser Destroyer.
Yeah.
It hits an auto wound and it generates an extra hit. All for a moment to roll that one again.
Yep.
Which that a -1 to hit your armor.
Yeah. So it doesn't hit.
Yeah. Okay. So the extra hit that I got from rolling a 6.
Yep.
That'll be a strength. So it'll be
4,
free to be a 4.
Yep.
Yeah, that wounded you.
Nice.
So you've been hit by 2.
2. So 2 4-pin wounds. Yep. I've got 1 CP. This does D6 plus
4.
I'm going to have to CP it. Yep. So
Okay,
save both of them.
No CP left. Yeah.
No CP left.
Right.
Heavy Onslaught Gatling Cannon.
Heavy Onslaught Gatling Cannon. So pick up anything that's a miss. And not a 5 or a 6, roll them again. So that's just 2 normal hits. They're misses. So that is 7 auto wounds.
Yep.
And then 7 extra go in.
So 9. Yeah, that's right.
Yeah. Roll the wounds, that's 2
Devastating
wounds.
And that's it. I think.
Strength 6.
Also -1. So yeah, so that'd be it.
That'd be it, yeah.
So I've got 2 shrugs, and I've got.
I'll just do its reroll now, and it's Great Iron Storm to get another 6. Now.
So I've got 2 mortal wounds go through, yeah.
2 devastating wounds go through, yeah.
And then I've got 6 normal saves.
7.
7 normal saves, yeah.
7, yes. So 7 normal saves.
7 saves of 3 up. So 3 go through, and then plus the 2. I got 4 shrugs. Oh, 5 go through. That's disgusting. So he's down to 2 wounds. So the Impulsor Executioner wiped him out. Repulsor, sorry. You got him with your heavy bolters, was it? Oh no, it was your stubbers. Stubbers got him.
Too busy reflecting the death beam, wasn't he?
Yeah, so classic Mozrog, not doing anything in a game. Sadly,
that combination is horrific, isn't it?
Yeah, that's really good, really good. Especially someone like Mozrog who's that tough. That's really good. So Mozrog dies. He's got plenty more shooting. So the Dreadnought's last cannon into
point blank,
Death
4
Dread.
plus, missed. Iron Storm reroll.
Yep.
Hit.
Nice.
Win on a 3. Yep.
Nice. -3, so 4 up. Oh.
Wait, yeah, got him.
Do you want to shot? Yeah, go on. So D6
plus 1. 5 damage off him.
5 damage. Nice.
Is he dead?
I don't know how many wounds is he on.
5.
Of course he is.
Blow. No.
Implodes. Right, so charging. Richard charged these, what are they called again, Rich?
They are my infiltrators.
Infiltrators into the Storm Boy, the last one. And I forgot.
Flew off.
Yeah, he flew off because the Vindicator killed the other 4.
In shooting.
Because
he can shoot in range.
Over here, the Redemptors charged the Squigog Boys. So do you want to roll for that? See what we can do.
From the Redemptor.
Yep.
It's got lethal hits.
I don't have any.
So let's re-roll that one for Iron Storm.
Yep.
No, still missed. So it's 3 hits. These are toughness 7, so 3s. Yeah, 2 wounds.
2 wounds.
-2.
-2, so it'll be 6s.
3 damage a pop.
3 damage a pop. So shrugs. First one dead. Second one, 1 wounds. And then I'll attack them back. Right, Squigog's hitting back, so I'm going to put 4 into the little Dreadnought, and I'm going to put the Knob and the other one into the Redemptor. So I'll start off with the 4 boys on the
Dread.
Squigog, on the Dread. So they're hitting on 2s, you know what?
They're hitting on 2s still, not even on...
Yeah, because of the Knob. So on the last, to be fair, I've probably done a lot better against that Dreadnought. But it doesn't matter now. So 6, that explodes. Okay, that's 12. And then wounding on 4s. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 at
-1 yet.
-1. Yep. So 5, 3 ups.
He's alive.
2 damage.
Yep. He's alive with 2 wounds.
Other ones 1, 2, 3, 4. So these are the jaws. These are written on 2s. All hit.
Oh, nice.
And then wounding on strength 6, so 5 and 6s. Yeah, he's not going to die, is he? 4 more 3 ups.
Has any AP to that?
1.
4 free. No, these probably get. I'll probably fail 2 of these.
How many wounds is he on, like? Yeah, so the rest of that combat, he kills. I didn't do. Oh, I took 5 wounds off the Dread, sorry, and then he killed a Squigog Boy in return. So I mean, looking at it now, that kind of is game over for the Orks. There's just them Squigog Boys left. There's a truck with a weird boy in, truck with some grots in, and then 5 Storm Boys. But yeah, I'll see what cards I draw, and we'll take it from there. So, end of Richard's turn, behind enemy lines. He gets 3 points for getting 1 unit behind. Shoot No Man's Land, he gets 5 points. So 5, 6, 7, 8. Again, really good turn by Richard. We'll see what the Orks can do in turn 3, but I think it might be game. So Orks turn 3. Obviously, I got my defense stronghold at the end of Richard's turn. 3 points. Gauge on all fronts, deploy teleport armor. So basically, movement. I just have to go for points now. So this truck stayed there with its grots in. These Storm Boys move forward because they're going to try and get a charge on these guys. That truck went over here to grab this to support the commandos because they're just going to keep failing leadership probably. The weird boy jumped out, did his, what's it called, the way he flies across the board. He's over here now. And then these Squigog boys fell back. So let's see what it does. Hopefully, point-wise, that won't be bad. I'll be able to get good scoring points at the end of this turn, but there won't be much damage at all against Richard's units. So I'll get back to you in the shooting. So the shooting, the commando shot the bomb squig into them and killed one of them, put one into 1 wound. All the sluggers from the Storm Boys went into him, and the big shooters from this vehicle, and that truck couldn't get a draw line of sight. Didn't do anything to him. Classic orc shooting. These guys couldn't shoot because obviously they fell back. I mean, his headbanger, I'm just not even going to bother with because it's not going to do anything to anyone. Or certain actually. Oh no, I can't actually get in range with this. But we'll get back to that. I'll have a look, see if I can draw some sort of line of sight. Charging. They're charging to him. It was 7-inch, got a 7. And that's all charging. So we'll get back at the end of the fight. So end of my turn, engage on all fronts. I get 5 points for. Deploy teleport home at 5 points for, because this guy's deploying it in Richard's deployment zone. And then I've got obviously him in that quarter, Squigog's in that quarter, Storm Boys in the truck in that quarter, and then this truck in this quarter. So 10 points. Let's see what Richard does in his turn. Richard's turn 4, he drew Assassination and Overwhelming Force. 2 good ones, especially Assassination with my weird boy in his lines. So, movement, what have you done, Rich?
So, I put Over Moment onto the Squigog boys.
Yep.
Both the repulsors have moved so they can get into a line of sight of them. Tech Marine's moved in between, give him his buff.
Yep.
One of my Redemptors has legged it in advance to go and try and secure the end objective.
Yep.
Next turn, my other Redemptor has secured the centre objective. The Hellblasters have moved up. The reason why is because I've drawn Overwhelming Force. Yep. If I kill this truck, I get extra points.
That's it.
Vindicator, speaking of extra points, Vindicator is going to blow up that weird boy
in
the corner. My scouts disappeared off the board at the end of Sam's turn, and now they've reappeared over in that corner.
That's correct.
In case I get maybe his investigate signal, something like that. Yeah. In the last turn, give me more quarters. So yeah, my plan is blow that truck up, blow these up, blow him up.
Yep, and then secure the game. So back in shoot. Right, first bit of shooting, Repulsor Executioner.
I had to move it because I forgot about the silly ruin. The silly ruin-based rules. I couldn't actually see them.
Technically see it.
So I just went to the other corner where it can see them.
You can see them there.
It looks really, really stupid now.
And you're using a strat?
I am using Mercy as weakness, so I have critical hits on a 5+, so I've got sustained hits and lethal hits.
Nice.
Sustained hits from the stratagem, lethal hits from the Tech Marine.
Cool. And obviously I'm just going to use that as nils. I've got 2 CP, so why not? -1 to wound.
Yep.
Vindicator at the weird boy. You want some vindication. Go for it.
Oh, by the way, all the Squighogs are dead.
Yeah. Don't remind me.
The Vindicator, 6 shots at him. Oh, only hit him once. Iron Storm reroll. Still only hit him once.
Nice.
Wounded him though.
I guess it goes straight through. What's -?
3.
Yeah, so damage.
1.
Plus
CP reroll it.
Go for it, you might as well.
Yeah, might as well. Oh, but the second time, why didn't I learn?
What's the damage on that?
1.
Oh, is it just 1?
1, that's why I rerolled it.
Or shrug. No. So he's down to 2 wounds remaining.
God's sake.
Next bit of shooting, Redemptor levels its macro plasma into the truck. You can see the front end. Let's go.
Oh, 2 shots.
Nice. Both miss.
That was rubbish.
Nice.
Let's just check some range. Plasma did 2 wounds.
Yeah, so this is the plasma actually hitting on 2s.
Because of the Tech Marine.
Because of the Tech Marine. So both hit, both wounded.
-4.
-4, so it'll be straight through. Yeah.
6 damage.
6 damage. Yep. So he's down to 4 wounds. Yeah. The weird boy still stands on 1 wound after a Vindicator and the Hunter Killer from the Whirlwind. He shot the Redemptor and everything into the truck and killed that. And the Hellblasters finished the truck off. Then the Whirlwind's other weapons shot at these and killed 3 of them. And then what else shot? I think that was it, wasn't it?
Yeah, the Redemptor blew himself up a bit, overcharging its plasma. Obviously, the Executioner did its super combo,
So just charging. What we're looking at there.
So these lads are going to go for a long charge into the knob commando.
Go for it.
Commando knob, should I say? No, they're not in.
Any more charging?
Not that I care. Yeah, the Vindicator's going to try and run over that knob.
Do you know what?
Weird boy, I mean.
How much CP banks I might as well shoot.
You've got one.
I'm just going to, for the crack, overwatch it.
Not play hard as nails in combat.
But you could just do your thing on it. Have you got any CP left?
No, I've got no CP.
That's
I can go next turn.
Yeah, do you know what? I'll do hard as nails in combat then.
Alright, cool. So see if I might not even meant to charge. I rolled a 7.
I should make it, I'd have thought. Do you want to double check?
Let's have a look. It's just over there now. That would be an 8.
Nice. Failed. He lives to see another day. So, assassination. He's still trying to get that overwhelming force.
Was your knob on a smasher squeak, not a character light?
Yeah, it was, you're right. So, 5 points for assassination for the knob. Overwhelming force, 3 points, 5, 6, 7, 8. Great turn again, Rich.
Thank you very much.
Let's see what the weird boy can do in my turn. Yeah, so to start my turn 4, storm style objective, area denial. So taking objective off Richard. Area denial, get him out the centre, 6 inches without the centre, or 3 inches without the centre. I'll have to measure up. I think he's within both, to be fair. Well, he actually is. All you have to do is be on that mat in the middle.
Yeah.
Movements, I've just kept him still because Richard will just fire Overwatch and blow his head off. These commandos are just tucked in there. Storm boys are just tucked in there. All these grots have ran at them.
Battle for the ages over there.
I mean, at this point, it's clear to see that the Orcs have lost, but I just want to see how many points Richard can rack up, because in a tournament you would just play till the end and let your opponent get as many points as they can so they can do better in the future games. So let's just see what Richard can do, basically. Let's shoot him with an head banger. I'll tell you what. Do you know what I'll do?
What's that?
I can just do at the end of the movement phase, I could just whiz him across the board again.
Yes.
And get out of range of that.
Cool, yeah.
But then I would love to kill that with the head banger.
Yeah.
What shall I do? Because you could just shoot him with that anywhere.
Well, no matter where you teleport to, I could potentially shoot him. Couldn't I?
Yeah.
I'm not going to get assassination again.
Exactly. Should we just do it for the funsies, eh?
Are you teleporting?
No, I'm just going to shoot you.
Alright, yeah, cool.
Try and kill myself with Vindicator. This is Vindication, alright? What's he hit on? A 4 with his psychic thing.
Yeah.
I've got 1 CP for rerolls, alright? It's a 4, then 5. It's a hit. Come on. Need a 5. Come on, son. I'm going to reroll it with my last CP.
Do it.
No! Bit of shooting over here. Killed 1. I always forget their name. I keep thinking it's Initiates because I play Templars.
The Scouts?
Yeah, it's not even Initiates in Templars, it's Neophytes. Just ignore me. I'm a spanner. But these spanners are hitting the Scout. So let's see what they can do. So the Grot couldn't take him down and he's chainsawed through for them. So I think they're going to actually die on Richard's turn. Yeah, so that's turn pretty much. I'll do the end of turn. Yeah, Storm style objective, I'll get rid of. Area denial, I'll get rid of. Yeah, so I get a CP and onto Richard's turn 5. Richard's turn 5, attempting target, area denial, 2 great cards for the position he's in now. So area denial, he's already got, keep me out the centre. Attempting target, I've kind of had to choose that one, has to be one in no man's land, which he's just going to charge the commando in there and get that. So we'll get back to you at the end of Richard's shooting phase. So yeah, Richard's shooting phase and combat phase. Killed the weird boy, did we get that on camera? I can't remember now. Then he killed that commando in there. He's charged this, shot it with a load of stuff. It's down to 3 wounds, but he's took that objective off me. And I'm down to 1 little lonely grot over here with that shrub on his head. So, Richard has pounded us into the ground, but I'm going to see, I'll have to just see what cards I get in my turn. I'll just do the Richard draw. So, attempting target, got that. Area denial, got that. So, that is 10 points, I think. I think it's 5 for each, yeah. So, 10 points, flying ahead. I don't get any primary. So, on to my turn. Yeah, my turn 5. I drew Bring It Down, Extend Battle Lines. Basically, Bring It Down was killer vehicle. Extend Battle Lines is get my... it's basically, I couldn't do it. I need to get objectives around the table in one of my deployments, which I didn't have. So I charged in with my 2 Storm Boys. He shot Overwatch, killed one of them. The one with the claw used Unbridled Carnage. So he explodes on 5s and just didn't even get a hit. Then the truck died in combat to these. And then the last grot died to him in combat. So I've been absolutely obliterated. The Space Marines fell victorious. I'll add up points, get them on the screen, and I'll see you in the outro.
Sorry, mate.
Well, how did you find that? Well played, mate. Well played.
Thank you very much.
That list is evil.
I'm sorry, I didn't even realise it was going to be this bad.
I mean,
I didn't realise.
Matt, the orcs just bounced off. They couldn't cut through armour with armour contempt, where they ignore a pip of AP. The mass strongest weapon is -2. 2 damage, so gets them Redemptors 1 damage. In hindsight, dropping the 3 Death Dreads, which I did think in probably swapping it with your knobs in a battle wagon with the war boss, your standard lists that people are running at the minute, and maybe some mega knobs.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't like putting anything down to dice rolls, but
I'm about to put it down to dice rolls.
To be fair, I don't like saying I could text the win away from you when you clearly played a good game, clearly built a mint list. But sometimes I just feel like, you just can't get the rolls you need. But that's a dice game. Absolutely smashed us. Good game, man. What did you think of your list?
I'll be honest with you. Like, this list I've been going over this list in my head for weeks now. Because I knew my Space Marines were not competitive before how they were painted. Yeah. And they're still not fully, because I've obviously had to go to the Dark Hunters and say, all right, lads, do you want to borrow us a few tanks? So I've been thinking, how can I make my army better and quicker? Do you know what I mean? Yeah. So obviously a tank is one model to paint. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? So I was like, right, I had some stuff that was like half done. So the Repulsor, the Redemptor were half done. So I was like, right, finish them up. They'll then go Ironstorm. It benefits my army the most. Do you know what I mean? Because next list I'll be doing Firestorm. So now I need to make some units that can get out of transport. Yeah. But that's next in painting. This Ironstorm is just singular models that are really, really good. So I was like, right, I can go for that first. So, and then the amount of times I rewrote this list, it was only like last night when I had that epiphany and I was like, I had 125 points left. I was like, oh, hang on, I could just put 5 Hellblasters in an Impulsor, and then they get the bonus of that Tech Marine. You know what I mean? I was like, oh, there you go. It's like a plasma gun wagon now. Yeah. It was just like, so that I'll be honest with you, I've watched a lot of videos about to remember which things to use, stuff like that, which just so I was efficient with the list and what I was doing. I still like struggle a little bit with deployment, especially with the size of the tanks and the terrain, but
sort of squashed in, aren't you?
But then it was like, just like last time I played the Orcs, I was like, Squigog boys die, kill Squigog boys, then deal with anything else.
Yeah, point wise, it's looking that there's a massive gap. I mean, we've got 47-81, but I'll do it properly on the edit. But good game, man. But if you guys enjoyed this, like a more sort of competitive, it's basically just the layout, the objective markers. You can a bit more accurate and things like that. And basically, we just bring a bit more competitive lists instead of just running fun stuff.
No fun allowed.
Yeah, no fun allowed in this, basically.
I had fun.
Well, I'm glad you had fun. I hope you had fun. Sorry, Orc fans, but I mean, I'd love to run some Thousand Suns maybe against this same list.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So that's like the opposite of the Orcs kind of. You'll have high armor saves, lots of defense. Maybe it's a lot of my high volume shots just bounce off. Yeah, do you know what I mean? And then you've got enough damage to like maybe punch through a tank a turn. Do you know what I mean? Doom bolts and crazy Magnus powers and stuff like that. You know what I mean? Magnus is not intimidated by Redemptors, is he?
That's it. I mean, I think my bread and butter is Thousands, but it was in 9th anyway, and I would like to try run them against this list, but I think Thousand Suns might still struggle against so much armour. I'm just looking. I mean, I think Admech might give them a good game, but I think even Admech might struggle for their firepower. But yeah, we'll get back to the drawing board. And for now, we'll get a few more fun games in, and we're going to also plan a little in-house tournament, so that should be fun. You can rewrite a list, run the same list.
Rewrite a list, no thanks.
Well, that's it. And like I say, if you want to become a member, that massively helps. Thanks for our 4 members that we've got at the minute. And go and check out Protech Gaming. I think you'll love it and get some great deals there. But yeah, see you next time. Thanks for watching.